Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Michaela, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time watching my channel, please go and check out my other video called Who Am I as a Rider? It is video 1 of the intro series. This is video 2, which is going to be titled Intro to Sky, Cinny, and Hope, I guess. I'm not exactly sure. Probably that. Maybe just Sky, Cinny, Hope? I'm not sure. Who are my horses? Maybe. So I guess we're just gonna jump into this. How I'm gonna do this is just, I'll go through each horse. I'll probably start with Sky, go from oldest to youngest, so Sky, Cinny, Hope, and then I will say, like, their general information, a little bit of their riding history, and then talk a little bit of their personality. So, as I just said, let's start with Sky. So Sky is 21. He is the oldest. He will be 22 end of April. He is a full breed Morgan. He is a dark bay with absolutely no markings, unless you want to call the black from the knee down a marking, but I think all bays have that. I'm pretty sure all bays have that. A little bit of his riding history. I started riding him when I was 2, and he was 4. Sky and I have done, this is my dog, by the way. Sky and I have done absolutely, I can't say absolutely, but almost everything. I have done jumping, gymkhana events, trail riding with him, and that's pretty much it. I have done a lot of things with this horse. I can do pretty much anything with him, and he will not kill me. I can't say he will not care, because he will care, but he won't kill me. So, that is his riding history, a little bit, just like a tiniest bit of his riding history. If you want to know more of his riding history, I talk a lot about him in my Who Am I as a Rider video, so go check that one out. A little bit of his personality. He is very reserved, so he's not like a get-in-your-face affectionate type of horse. He'll take attention, but he doesn't, like, demand it, like Cinny kind of does. So, I don't know. I guess how you could describe him is an old man. He is very set in his ways. So I kind of just let him do his own thing with his head. I don't care about frame or any of that anymore. If you give him treats, he remembers exactly where they came from, and will bug you until you give him another one. He is so safe, I could probably put my 92-year-old grandmother on him and she would be perfectly fine. He is terrified of puddles and water in general. He hates hoses, and he absolutely hates the sound that aerosol cans make. If it is getting dark, it is because I think there is a storm coming and I am sitting on my front deck. So, sorry. I think that's all I have about Sky. Cinny. Let's go on to Cinny. Cinny is 10. She will be 11 beginning of March. She is a Morgan quarter horse Arab. She's a mix of a lot of things. She is bay and not as dark as Sky, but I wouldn't say light bay. So she's a bay and has just the cornet band on her right hind leg. And it's white, obviously. Little of her riding history. I started riding her in 2013, so I've been riding her 5 years. This will be the 5th year. I have done barrel racing with her. Yeah, pretty much just barrel racing. I tried doing the other events, but it was just too much for her, and then she got out of control. And then her rearing habit started, and then we decided to take it way back to basics, get my horse listening to me, and then we started, I just did like the basic getting her hips, shoulder control, head control, all that fun stuff going, and then we went to Tennessee. She got her butt handed to her on a silver platter, and then just this last summer I started jumping with her. I have learned a lot about jumping from Cinny. I didn't learn much of it from Sky because Sky was one of those sources where I just had to point him at the jump and he jumped over it. I didn't really have to do much, which was good and bad in a way. Bad because I didn't really learn anything. Good because it looked like I knew what I was doing, but actually I didn't. A little bit of Cindy's personality. She grinds her teeth and makes lawnmower noises. She is very in your face, demanding attention. So, like, example, if I try to take a picture of her, she has to come and eat my phone before I can take a picture of her. Which is annoying, but it's how it works with Cinny. She is very skittish. The first time I rode her on the road, she freaked out because of the sound her feet made on the road. She doesn't seem to mind water. I've taken her on 2 trail rides, I think. She didn't care about the water at either time. She is afraid of bikes, cars, tires, pretty much, lawnmowers, shuffling feet, cats, chickens, dogs, sometimes trees, corn in the wind, the sound her feet makes on the road. She's gotten a little bit better at that. Colorful jumps. My brother. I don't know why she's afraid of my brother. I think that's it. That's like 14 things my horse is afraid of. She's afraid of pretty much everything. She is fat. My horse is fat. You can roll a marble down her spine and it'll just sit there. It just sits there. It doesn't move. My horse is fat. Very fat. She used to know how to bow. That kind of left because I'd do it where I'd use like a treat to get her to bow. So, yeah, and then I just like kind of stopped doing that. So we never progressed on that. I didn't learn how to do any tricks when I was in Tennessee, which was sad because I was really looking forward to that. I think that's all I have on Cinny. So let's jump to Hope. Hope is 3. She will be 4 this fall. I don't know when her actual birthday is, so I had a friend pick out a date, and it happens, the one she picked was in October. So Hope's birthday will be in October. She is a full breed quarter horse. She is sorrel, and she has a white star on her forehead and a white sock on her left front and left rear. A little bit of her riding history. I started riding her just this last spring, so this spring it'll be a year that I started riding her. So yeah, I don't really have much of riding history. She pretty much knows the hip controls. I have walk, trot, cantered her under saddle. I have experienced her buck. It is very interesting. Yeah, in the fall we just started on softening and lateral stuff. She's a very fast learner, but she is very stubborn. So, a little bit of her personality, as I just said, she's very stubborn. Example, if I'm trying to get her to soften her head, she will literally fight me for like 5 minutes and then actually throw her head onto the ground and take the reins from me and then throw it right back up and then trot off as I'm trying to gather my reins. So, we need to figure that one out. Having a little bit of trouble with that. Once I get figured out, I will continue doing that. I hope to, at least this summer, get the lateral work and softening under control, because I don't want her to like turn into Sky, where Sky thinks he can get away with anything. So yeah, I don't want a 4-year-old, 3-year-old, soon to be 4-year-old horse to get in the habit of that. So yeah, that's my goal for this year. Talked a little bit of her personality. Hope was abused, so she is very leery of people. So like when I first got her, she wasn't a fan of me like brushing her at all. She kinda would like turn and bite me. That's also how she voices her opinion, is by biting. Cinny voices her opinion by either rearing or bucking. Sky doesn't really voice his opinion. So I think like the biting thing is just like her defense mechanism from like all the abuse she went through. It wasn't like physical hitting abuse, it was more starvation abuse. Therefore she is very protective of her food. So she does not like it when I am in her stall when she is eating. So I try to just like ignore her when she's eating, and then she's pretty much fine. When I first rode her, she didn't buck at all. The first time she bucked was here in the round pen when I asked her to canter. She didn't buck at all in Tennessee, which is awesome. Yeah, pretty sure that's all I have for Hope. Her buddy is Cinny, which is funny because when I got Cinny, I was told that Cinny hated other mares. Cinny and Hope are attached at the hip, like, constantly. It used to be Sky and Cinny, very attached to each other. Now it's Cinny and Hope, which is sad for Sky, but I think Sky's used to it because he's had it, like, all his life. So, yeah, pretty sure that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions about my horses, go ahead and comment down below, and if you have any video suggestions, also go ahead and comment down below, and I will do my best to film them. If you enjoyed watching this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more content, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It honestly doesn't matter to me, because it's not my point in making this channel. Come back for video number 3, which is what I learned and did in Tennessee, and just more about Tennessee. So thanks for watching. Bye guys.